Morning students, myself Abhirami, delighted to teach you English from NCERT, the book First Flight, Chapter 1, Letter to God. A letter to God. A good name, right? Written by G.L. Fuentes. A very good writer. Let's go into the character of the story. Characters are Lenko. He is a farmer by profession. A very innocent man and has a full faith in God. Second character is the postmaster. He is very benevolent, a helping tendency man, and the post office officials are the important characters in this story. The very first sentence of this lesson starts with the moral. Yes, the moral of the story is faith can move mountain. Whose faith? It's faith of Lanko. On whom? On God. So Lanko is having a complete faith in God, and this lesson is to tell us how his prayers are answered by God. Whether Lanko realizes God's answering to him. Let's get into the story. Ready? Yes. Lanko, as a farmer, he has a cornfield in his name. He was expecting rain for his cornfield. Yes, there was rain that made him very delighted for it. But the rain turned into a hailstorm. What happens when it is hailstorms? All the raindrops will turn into snowdrops. So the cornfield was completely covered by snow. Before, Lanko was delighted to see the rain like the money itself. The bigger drops were told as 10 pesos and the smaller drops were told as 5 pesos. He was very delighted that the rain was ready for his field. But the situation turned into worst as a hailstorm. The field was now completely covered by snow. Now Lanko has to face this bad situation, but he has failed in every step he had taken in it. Being a man of trust in God, he wrote a letter to God for help of money. He wrote a letter for 100 pesos to come out of his bad situation. For Lanko had no money even for his food and family. When he mailed the letter, the postmaster was very much in surprise to see the letter. Have you written letter to God? Try. Let's see whether it's getting the answer. It's funny, right? Yes. But Lanko did it. Postmaster, by his side, was completely surprised to see the farmer's trust. He did not want to break the trust of Lanko. So, he immediately started to collect some amount from his post office members. The post office members were able to collect only some amount that was a little above half of 150 pesos. Now, the postmaster returned the letter to Lanko addressed or signed in name of God. What is the character of postmaster here? Really helping one, right? Very good. So, now the Lanko was delighted to receive the letter. But as soon as he read the letter and counted the money, he got upset by the situation. He could see there were only 70 pesos and the remaining were not given. He doubted the office staffs in the post office for stealing the money. Very irony, right? So he immediately wrote a letter to God. Dear God, you need not give the money, means the remaining money, via post office. Please send it directly to me, for the members in the post office are crooks, means the thief. From this story, we can understand God has answered the prayer of Lanco. But did Lanco realize it? Many a times in our life, we get answer from God. But God answer through every man. There is God in every man, dear students. We must not expect God to give his hand in direct way, but he comes in the form of every person. Here for Lanco, it's postmaster who had done help to Lanco without any expectation. So such a beautiful story was given by the author G.L. Fuentes from the chapter A Letter to God. Hope you liked the story. Read the story for the extract based questions. Let's meet in the next class. Thank you.